And for this review today, we're checking out none other than threezero's Transformers Rise of the Beast DLX Scale Bumblebee. Now, first we're taking a look at the packaging. Very nice box art. I do believe this is the figure himself on the front here. Nice Transformers right there. Bumblebee right here. Transformers Rise of the Beast. threezero and the Transformers trademark. So here it is a window box. So we can open this right here. Sorry about that, guys. And in here is where the figure will sit. And here is another image of him on the side here. DLX and Transformers Rise of the Beast. threezero and Bumblebee. To the side of the box, we have this nice big Autobot logo here. We have a nice image of Bumblebee there. Transformers Rise of the Beast, Bumblebee, DLX clip figure on the side here. Moving on to the back, there's a nice, very nice image of the figure right there. Shows his door wings and his masked up mode. And on the other side is another image of Bumblebee, Transformers Rise of the Beast. Then without further ado, let's get into the here he is, everybody. Transformers Rise of the Beast, threezero Bumblebee. Now at first glance at this figure, it looks amazing. It looks like we had, just ripped him straight out of the movie. So, now just looking at the detail on this figure, with all these little gears and everything through here, we have the front end of the 1971 Camaro here. The arms are very nicely detailed. The fingers on the hands are sculpted very nicely. The door wings have some aged and rustic look. Here on the back of the door wings, they have the little handle for the window and the door handle. It's just all around very nice. Now I have had this figure for a little while, so I had this piece off to equip him on the stand. But I will get into that in just a minute. As we bend him down, you see this nice spinal section through here. Very, very nice. Then down to the back of the legs. You got the springs here and here. Little details down here in the feet. Even the bottom of the feet are very nicely sculpted. The tires, they do look like they have some dirt on them. They do move, in case you were wondering. If you look in the eyes, they are very, very nice. See, and a very cool feature about this, they do have LEDs, so their eyes do light up. So you can really bring the figure to life. And they do take 2 AG13 batteries. All you do is take this panel off right here at the bottom. You can see that right there. Take this piece off, And there's a little place in there to put 2 of the AG13 batteries. So without further ado, let's get into the accessories. Getting into the accessories. So first off, let's start with the display base. So the display base here, very nice, very well detailed. You have 3 zeros emblem here. Transformers Rise the Beast in that very nice yellow color for Bumblebee. And you have this joint right here that you can move up and down and match into place. And this piece right here that you can lift up and just press the button on the back to go back down. This piece right here is removable to adjust at what height that you want it. Now getting into some of the other accessories, we have Bumblebee's arm cannons, not 1, but 2. And these also do light up. They both take 2 AG13 batteries. And they light up very nicely. And to put the batteries in, all you do is take off this panel right here. There's a screw there. You unscrew that, and inside will be a place to put the batteries. Now, we have different hands. Now, these are individually sculpted, so if you want to have different poses with hands, you will have to change them out. But here you have an open pair of, like, what I would call jazz hands. You have a pair of more relaxed hands. And already equipped on the figure, a pair of fisted hands. Now for the last accessory that he comes with, and a very nice one, is his mask. So now these are on hinges, so you can pull those up like that. Now this does light up too. If I can get it on. Right here. And you can see like the honeycomb like look on the eyes. Very well sculpted. Very nice metallic paint. And a nice throwback to the Bumblebee movie. They do also turn red. For, as I like to call, Killer Bee mode. But now, let's get in to the articulation. So now, getting into articulation, the head is all on a ball joint, so it can tilt left to right, look side to side, or excuse me, I had that backwards. Tilt side to side, look left to right, can look up to that far due to the neck joint, and can look down to that far. The little antennas are also movable to move up and down just like so. Now, onto the arms. Now, I would recommend to be very careful with these pieces, because if you are not, some pieces will come loose, and just so you don't break anything, I'd recommend hinging these arm plates out to the side before articulating. So it is on a butterfly joint, so you can move all the way around. You can go out and up to that far. See, that was one of the things that I'm talking about. These little pieces, of course, they just tap on right there. But they very easy to fall off, so just be careful. You can a full 360 rotation of the arm, a elbow bend to about 90. You have a ball joint at the hands. Anyways, you can move it all the way around. Now going down to here, you can tilt the waist side to side and rotate. These little pieces of the headlights of the Camaro are also movable and articulated. These pieces right here are also articulated. And as I showed earlier, the wheels can turn, all of them, even up here. These skirt pieces, as I would recommend before posing, move these outwards. Then pose to whatever place you want, then you can move them back, but just so they don't break off. But they can kick out to the side to roughly that far. Can kick up to that far. That's as far as I'm willing to go. And can kick back roughly to that far. The knee can bend well past 90. And the little details, even in the knees, just when you bend it, it's amazing. So these little parts right here can move out, mainly for foot articulation. The foot can hinge up and back to a little bit. You can go. Now, the toe can pivot up and down. Now, if you are going to be doing very much with the feet, I recommend to remove them and push them in barely if you want a nice ankle pivot. So now, moving to the back, the door wings, they are articulated too, so you can move them all the way around, down, hinge them out and in. The doors can split, which brings a nice throwback to the Michael Bay Bumblebee design. And my favorite part about threezero's articulation is the spinal column. It looks like it doesn't even move. Everything on this is so good, so amazing. Now let's get into a few size comparisons. So we have Yellow Park's Rise of the Beast Bumblebee, which is also very accurate, just not as accurate as threezero's, but still a very awesome figure. I would recommend picking him up. Next we have Studio Series Rise of the Beast Bumblebee, which you can just tell the scale difference, like huge, tiny. Next we have an even smaller figure, animated Bumblebee. And next here we have B120. Here we have Studio Series Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. And lastly we have threezero Rise of the Beast Bumblebee next to threezero Rise of the Beast Prime. Now for adding some of the additional accessories, starting with the head sculpt. to change it from the mask, or from the faceplate to the mask, all you do is just pop that off, because it is on a ball joint. Take the masked head and just pop it on there. Now, of course, I'm sure everybody would know how to do the hands. They just pop off and you put them on. But for the blasters, so what I take hold of here and just twist and pull the arm off and pop the blaster on to right there. Just make sure that it goes all the way up there. And now here we have Bumblebee with his arm cannon and his mask. So, I mean, very nice. Just all the details and everything. It's just too much to explain in one video. And I'm sure I did not cover a lot of stuff, but there's just so much in one figure that it's just like so hard to just show all the details. And now lastly, in equipping him to his stand, what I like to do first off is take this plate right here and just detach it from there, and there's a peg right there, which I like to remove this to add it on there, then just snap that in like so. Take a Bumblebee and at whatever angle that you want it, just like that. And personally, I like to have it down more like this. And of course, since I do have threezero Prime, I have this X with B, I have B, and then here, like when he jumps and tries, well, to take off Scourge. Well guys, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more reviews, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you at the next one. Till all are one. Bye.